Yo, what's going on boys, it's your boy Maxi, and in today's tutorial I'll show you guys how to beat shake just like me, and I'm gonna show you my settings and presets, what I use for my own beat shake. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so first of all, you obviously need your song, and the first thing you want to do actually, if you want to beat shake in a song, you obviously want to make markers on every beat. Right here I have the song stacking up. I think it's pretty upcoming. It's a great song for highlights in general. So if you want to use it, I'll leave a link to that in the description. And yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty upbeat song. And yeah, there's a lot of very frequent and nice beats. You could obviously sync to that as well. Maybe in the future I might make a tutorial on Twixer syncing, who knows. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with the beat syncing. Okay, so what you want to do first is obviously you go to every single beat, and you can clearly see the beats in this song. It's pretty easy to see. Like the waveforms right here are way bigger than the one before the beat, so it's pretty obvious where the beats are. And you can obviously hear that as well. So make sure you mark every beat right here. I'm just gonna go through this real quick right here. Boom, boom. And if you're not sure where the beat might be, just play the song and you should be able to kind of see it. Very important for beat shake is that it's actually synced properly, because if it's synced off beat, then it's gonna look horrible. So always make sure you're pretty much on the beat. If not, go one before. One before the beat is pretty much the perfect keyframe, but you can obviously go on the beat as well if you want to, but that might just look a bit offbeat. So make sure you go either one before or on the beat. Obviously, the preset to this beat shake will be linked in the description. This will only be available for Sony Vegas, and I'm just gonna go through it. I'm using effects that should be available on any software, literally hit film, whatever, Filmorama, DaVinci, After Effects. And if you guys aren't really like anything under 0 IQ, you should be able to convert those values and in general everything into your editing program. Okay guys, for today's tutorial, all we really need is 3 effects, which are S-Shake, S-Blur Curves, and S-Glint. These are all Sapphire effects, so if you don't have the Sapphire plugin already, make sure you get that so you can continue and follow the tutorial. This is basically a preset right here. I'm gonna go through the settings, just copy them one by one. Make sure you turn down everything, then the Y shake amplitude. And yeah, what we obviously want to do is animate the amplitude right here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 frames after the marker. So basically from the marker, 12 frames to the right. And what we want to do now is make a keyframe right here, just like that, and set that to 0. And what we want to do now is actually fast fade the first keyframe, basically the keyframe on the marker. If you're in After Effects or Premiere Pro or any other different editing software and you can't fast or slow fade any keyframes, make sure you drag probably the keyframe out 10 frames instead of 12 frames after the marker. This should probably get you the similar effect. Now that's already done with the shake. I kind of prefer the shake to any others since it's actually just a Y shake. It kind of looks clean in my opinion. I don't really prefer a tilt shake for a beat shake since I'm not really a fan of tilt shakes in general. And yeah, this is basically already the shake done now, and what we want to work with now is the blur curves. With the blur curves, you really only want to drag in the default plugin. It doesn't really matter, and we actually want to go 20 frames after the marker, basically 8 more frames than the shake. And yeah, what you obviously want to do is keep that at 1 and actually make the first keyframe 0.94. This sort of acts like a screen pump. If you want this to look a bit more smooth or whatever, you can obviously smooth fade that. I'm just gonna keep it linear, but that's really my preference. Now to the last effect, which is the S-Glint, which is kind of optional. And yeah, as you can clearly see, if I toggle this on or off, it just is kind of a glint, like it just brightens up the overall picture. And it's just a default plugin right here as well, and all you really want to work is the brightness. I would suggest that to line that up with the blur curves keyframe, so basically 20 frames after that, and turn that to 1 and actually fast fade that as well. But this is, as I said, optional right here. You can see it's pretty bright. Without it, it would look like this. But yeah, if you want that, you can use that just like that. I use it because I think it looks kind of clean. And if you just create our own preset, basically all you really need to do is copy and paste that on every single clip. This is what it looks like when we're done. I just added a small little preset right here, nothing too crazy. That is already gonna be the end of the tutorial. Make sure you download the preset down below in the description if you want that. If you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments as well. And also a few suggestions on what I should do a tutorial next would be helpful for me as well, since I really want to know what you guys want to see from me in the future. Thank you everyone so much for the support. I hope to see y'all on Sunday again, since I'm gonna be posting another client work there. And yeah, make sure you follow my Twitter and my Instagram. And if you haven't already, of course, make sure you subscribe and like the video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Until the next one, have a great day and peace out.